First and foremost, welcome Dean Teslick, board members, mentors, reactors, all of our graduates, their friends, family, and all of our guests online. I too am so thrilled that we have an opportunity after doing graduation for our 2020 class virtually for us to all be together today. So I appreciate that. My CEL experience was one of self-exploration and figuring out if I fit in as a member of an exceptional 2002 core class. I came into the program willing to learn. As you might surmise from my long time involvement with CEL in many capacities, I embraced everything about CEL and what it gave to me. We often say in class, you don't know what you don't know. And to this day, every time I interact with my Mastery Forum group, former classmate, alumni, mentor, reactor, or supporter, I pay attention and learn something I didn't know or realize even mattered. Because of CEL, I am both better personally and professionally and was able to guide our company to places I never knew existed. Like many businesses, and as Dean Teslick and Tony attested to, CEL wasn't immune to the effects of the pandemic as program revenues declined. We also had a turnover with our leadership team. But as a CEL junkie and supporter, I am so grateful to Kate Moody and Lori Sullivan for the extraordinary job they did keeping the day-to-day operations of CEL functioning so smoothly, and to Tom Palmer for stepping in when called upon. But it was the vision, please. It was the vision, strategic plan, and ongoing leadership of Tony DeSimone, however, that demonstrated that CEL can be very successful and financially independent during the most challenging of times. Ironically, this was the most I've seen CEL be in my 20 years of involvement. I know I speak for many passionate CELers when I say kudos to Tony, Kate, and Lori. Thank you. To our Minority and Women Emerging Entrepreneur Grads, or MWE for short. As a stepping stone for emerging businesses, the MWE program is one of the most innovative and important programs within CEL. Almost 20 years ago, Dr. Henry Taylor and the UB Center for Urban Studies recognized the need to address women, minority, and underserved communities, and MWE was born. Candidates work with their mentor to develop elements of a business plan, which provide a blueprint for opportunity and success. As a former MWE mentor, I have a sincere appreciation for the challenges you and your business face, respectful of those that remain, and confident you will achieve your goals. Candidates don't do this alone, however. I want to give my heartfelt welcome to former MWE grad Arlene Kay, who seamlessly assumed Alex Cleary's role when she recently departed. It is the genius and leadership of Edward Tierney, however, that is the glue for the program's continued improvement through his many years as MWE facilitator. Thank you to Arlene, Edward, and the unwavering commitment of the mentors, judges, and the Allstate Foundation, who paved the way for the longtime success of this program and its participants. Congratulations to all of tonight's MWE graduates for all that you have accomplished this year. Which brings me to this year's core program graduates. In the late 1980s, the CEL core program was a novel concept designed by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs to assist the Western New York business community. As core clinic facilitator, I am honored and humbled to say that this is my 10th graduating class. The 2021 core group was very unique because of everything they and their businesses faced during the pandemic. The members of this class were exceptional listeners, asked probing questions, and gave great advice, but most importantly, they became wonderful caretakers for their fellow classmates. I loved learning about their businesses and feeling the emotion as they told their story. It was never more evident than our last clinic session when we experienced vision and success, friendship and family, celebration and sadness, and grace that defied the circumstances. And most significantly, we experienced the hallmark of CEL core clinics, the powerful testimony of the reactor team, her classmates, and of a caring and gifted mentor, all of whom will guide her now and into the future. While we never quite mastered the concept of when to ask questions or when to comment, did we, Lou? I am indebted to this class for the resilience and the wisdom I gained traveling their CEL journey with them. That is what CEL is all about. CEL exists today because of the hundreds of terrific volunteer mentors, reactors, and speakers willing to give back to help other businesses. I am constantly in awe at the time they're willing to devote while working with CEL candidates in all of our programs. That responsibility is now passed on to those we celebrate tonight. You are the next generation to lead CEL, and you can make a difference by staying involved, attending events, recruiting new prospects, signing up to Mentor and React, and lending your expertise and your stories to fellow alum and new candidates. You are the future of CEL, and its well-being is in your hands. I'd like to close my remarks by sharing an email that then CEL Executive Director Tom Ulbrich, you knew Tom would come back in this, didn't you? And his Assistant Director, Aaron McGee, received in April 2015 from a 2014 core graduate who went through the program at the same time as his partner. I share this with you tonight because the story has an update from the last time I read it when I spoke at the 2015 CEL graduation. And I quote, "Hi, Tom and Aaron. I'm writing to update you on my recent medical journey into the land of cancer. I've been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, which has spread to my liver. This is terminal with an expectancy of 12 to 24 months. I wanted you to know the impact your program has had on my business and family. After the completion of CEL, my partner and I funded our buy-sell agreement with life insurance. At the time, we thought it was a nice security blanket, never thinking in a million years we would use it, let alone the very next month. This insurance has provided such a sense of relief. The business will be transferred to my partner while my wife and family will be well looked after financially. If we didn't take CEL, we never would have gotten around to this insurance and it would have been a disaster. Thank you for all the wonderful memories." End quote. We don't know what we don't know. I'm so glad the partners, Dan Hughes and Rich Williams, listened to and acted on the expert advice they received during their clinics. Dan, at the young age of 50, left behind a wife and 2 children when he passed away in early 2016. Their story is a reminder of the real-life impact of CEL and how it makes a difference in so many ways. And for those of you that are wondering, I keep in touch with his partner, Rich. I have a wonderful picture of Rich and I at the last CEL holiday party we could attend together, so I'd be happy to share that with anyone. Congratulations to all of tonight's graduates and to their families for their support during this very difficult year. Be proud of what you have accomplished and mindful of those who helped along the way. Enjoy your special evening, and I hope to cross paths with you as a proud fellow alum in the very near future. Thank you.